Alright fuckers, welcome back to the Schalke career mode here on FIFA 18. I believe it's episode 9, but don't quote me guys, because I could be horribly wrong. There you can see the league table after 10 games. We currently have 16 points. Now I think we're doing really good. We conceded 14 goals, which is basically, it's a lot down to that game where we lost 6-2. We've scored 13, our goal difference isn't the best, it's currently -1, but we've only lost 2 games out of 10. I mean, you could argue that we've just drew too many. So, I mean, we've drew the same amount if we've won. If we just turned a couple of those draws into wins, we'd be right up there battling for the title. But as it turns out at the moment, we're in 8th place, but very tight in the league. One win could potentially move us up into the Champions League places if other results go our way. So let's go and hopefully we can get it. We're taking on Freiburg or Freiburg, however you pronounce them. They are currently 18th, bottom of the table. Should be able to pick up the 3 points here. You can see they've conceded 21 goals, only scored 8. They're struggling really badly at the bottom, almost as bad as I'm struggling to speak here. We'll see if we can get the win. Hopefully we can. We did get some horrible news though while we were off screen. Look at that, Leon Goretzka. You remember last game he got taken off injured. I was hoping it would only be maybe a couple of weeks max, but look, it turns out it's for 7 months. So Goretzka is going to basically, let's be honest, he's going to basically miss the entire season now. So that is going to be a massive blow. We do have Bentalab and Stamboli in those positions, but I am fucking well glad that we purchased Wilshere in that centre midfield role. At least it should give us more protection than we would have had, but we're definitely going to be struggling. We're going to be a little bit light now, so our squad is not the biggest, as you well know. Going to have to try and make a few more purchases in January, but we do have the funds to make that happen. That is the only good news. Also got offered the Portugal international management job. Who would have thought it? There you go. We'd like you to inquire about the Portuguese national team job. So guys, let me know down below. Let's put it down to a vote. If you want me to take the Portugal job, comment down below. Yeah, Portugal yes, and if you don't want me to take it, comment down below Portugal no. Whoever gets the most views, I will obviously go with that, and if it's a tie, then I'll just not take it. Majority vote or whatever, bullshit. We'll stick at Schalke. I don't want to concentrate on Schalke, so I don't really want the Portugal job to really interfere with that. But at the same time, I do think if you manage a good international team, it could possibly open up the possibility of me signing some players from Portugal for Schalke. You know what I mean? It's like I could scout them with the Portuguese team first and then seeing about buying them with the Schalke team. So I think that'd be a cool idea. It's maybe something we could do. But anyway guys, like I say, let me know down below, Portugal yes or Portugal no. There you can see that is going to be our team for the match against Freiburg, and you can see there is some notable changes. Obviously we've got Bentalab coming in for Goretzka, but I'm also playing Harat on the right instead of Caliguri, and at centre back we've got Kerhia and Insua coming in for Naldo and Nastasic. Main reason for that being is simply Naldo and Nastasic, obviously my 2 best centre backs. They're going to be playing a lot of games. They're a wee bit fatigued at the moment. Their fitness isn't that high. So I figured what better chance to rest them than against the team at the bottom of the league. It could come back and bite me in the ass, but you know what, I'm going to take the chance and go away Kerhia and Insua. And look at this, it's snowing. Fucking snowing. Christ, the weather in Germany is almost as bad as the weather in Scotland. Unbelievable. Oh my god, what a fucking miss that is. No wonder they're bottom of the league table. Can't score opportunities like that, fuck me.
For the players, it's okay, you're running about, you're
warm. Oh no, man's beaten in again. It's another shit shot there for Freiburg. And there goes the half-time whistle. Pretty pathetic first half for us in terms of our attacking options, man. We've had none. No options. It's been absolute shite. Might have to bring the legend Berg Stoller on here to try and get us a goal in the second half. Don't look pretty. We've had the one shot. Freiburg have had 5, but all 5 of their shots have been absolutely terrible, and they've been in good positions. They've just not been able to connect right. So if that is the way they're getting on in every game, it is no surprise to me why they're bottom of the league table. But you know what? I've been playing awful, but I'm confident we'll come out of this game with the win. Freiburg do not look like scoring, even when they get in a great position. They just fluff it up really. We've not had a chance yet, but I'm sure when we get one, we'll definitely take it. This is good for Wilshere. Out to Conor Blanca. He turns back. Conor Blanca. Cross it in. It's Meyer. No. Shite header with no pace on it. Straight at the keeper Clant. And I think he should have hit that on the volley. Could have definitely been 1-0 to us. Class A drug right there at the defence, Koke. Most people take coke and they get high. We take coke and we get high in the Bundesliga table. Damn right, guys. Right, let's come on here. Put this in. Here we go. It's back post. It's headed away. Koke brings it in. It's Stamboli. Oh, what a goal! Stamboli on the half volley. The substitute gets us the goal with 15 minutes to go. I did say at half time, Freiburg didn't look like scoring. I did think we would get a couple of chances in the second half, and when I thought we got them, we'd take them. We've definitely done that there with Stamboli. Bit lucky that it came to him. I don't know what number 11 is actually thinking there. He headed the ball back into the danger area. Like, why would you do that? Stamboli, just boom, lovely finish there on the volley, giving the keeper no chance, and I'm pretty sure our job is done. I can't see Freiburg scoring in the last 15 minutes. Oh no, it's Sunak. Oh my, look at that, that's what I'm talking about. How can they score when they shoot like that? Guy gets in a good opportunity, gets past me and just fucking dairy me. Do you imagine being a season ticket holder at this shitey club, man? You'd rip your ticket up right there now, wouldn't you? You'd shove up the fucking person's ass sitting next to you. Screw that shit, come here to watch that. Emily Heskey would have found the back of the net for there, man. Bowley. Caliguri is through this time, surely. Caliguri looks to finish it. It's saved over the bar. Caliguri's had 2 great opportunities since coming on as a sub. He hasn't took any of them. And, you know, in another game, these opportunities could have cost us. You could argue that's a pretty good save for the keeper. Supposed to the last one was straight at his face. This time he's actually had to make a good save, but still, Caliguri, you'd expect him to score from there. At least score one of them, like. Cross comes in. Bergstall gets the header. And that is the legend, that is what it's all about. Bergstall there with the goal. Caliguri crosses it in. Bergstall is like bang bang, good night. And he proves that he does it against all the teams. He does it against the best teams like Bayern Munich, and he does it against the shite teams like Freiburg. And there you go, there is the full time whistle. Schalke with a lovely 2-0 victory there. We weren't at our best today, but we did play better in the second half. I thought we would. We created chances, and unlike Freiburg, we took our chances and we pick up the 3 points. Player ratings, and Caliguri there getting man of the match after only coming on as a sub. He played alright. He had the 1 goal assist, 2 shots on target, 3 out of 3 passes completed, 2 out of 2 dribbles. Like, he had a good game, but apart from the fact he didn't convert his chances, although people will say he got the assist and shit like that, but he should have at least scored 1 goal, so I think that's disappointing. Would not give him the man of the match rating. He gets it win 8.9. Who else was close? You had Insua there getting an 8.2. Stamboli 8.4. Bergstall 8.2. I liked Stamboli's goal. I think he could have got the man of the match, but it's went to Caliguri. I'm not going to complain as long as he got the win. That's all I care about. Now you can see that win takes us up to 5th. We're just outside the Champions League spots by goal difference, man. So still a lot to play for. Only 4 points off the league leaders, Mönchengladbach. Mönchengladbach yet to lose the game this season. So they're playing very well, although they have drew quite a few with 5. Only a point in front of Bayern Munich. I don't think it'll be long before Bayern Munich do get back on top, but got to give it to Borussia Mönchengladbach. They're playing very well, playing good football at the moment. But I'm looking at our battle for the top 4, and I'm quietly confident. Up next in the league we have Hamburg, and they are struggling. They are in the relegation playoff positions there in 16th place. So we're pretty much back now to our full strength team due to with like a 10-day break there. Only one change I'm making is I'm bringing in Stamboli. He's the only real change we're making. We're going to bring him in and play Wilshere a wee bit further forward. Giving Meyer the break, man. I don't think he's playing that well at the moment, and that is the sole reason for it. Stamboli was a crucial goal in the last game, probably got us the 3 points, so we're going to give him a chance today at the Vetlands Arena. Oh no, through the wood. Oh, what's happened there? What the fuck happened there? Absolute bastard, I don't even know. seen the ball was going to the keeper, turned round, had a quick glance at my cat, fucking turned back round, man, he pegged it. Oh, that's a joke. He's going to go down as a coke. I must have had my button on the R1, man, he stummied it. That is absolute disgraceful, fuck me. Going to have to try hooking it back in this, man. Koki on goal, fucking hell. Koki, oh, poor cross. He's fallen to Stamboli, oh, Stamboli just couldn't keep it low. He scored a good volley in the last match against Freiburg, but not this time around. Ball broke well to him there, but just over the bar. Into a good area. Fucking hell, what a goal that is. Not a lot I can do about that, man. Wasn't expecting it. It was a goal from Wood, and to be honest, since I scored that on goal, it's just all went to shite. They've had one shot, and it was a goal, and the other, obviously we all know the own goal I fucking stupidly let in, so definitely not a fair reflection, and it would be a shit way to lose our third game of the season if that's what happens, but I'm hoping that we can try and get back in it in the second half. Oh, and Bolo just can't fucking do nothing, can he, in this match? Been pretty quiet last couple of games. Oh no, and that's it, that's going to end it. It's Brian Wood. He makes it free. It's been a poor game from us, and that will all but finish it. And I don't think it's relatively our fault, just very unlucky. Sembolo, chance, upper. Oh, that's dreadful. Oh my god, Bergstall almost kills the keeper. And no surprise, the referee has given a foul against him there. You can't say that, man. Fucking like an NFL charge, man. Tackled him right fucking through him. Hardcore like, but unfortunately it's not going to change the scoreline. Disappointing game. It all came from that stupid own goal we conceded, but I don't think I can blame it on that. I mean, we did concede the own goal, but we should have been good enough to come back from it. You can see in the second half we didn't have any shots. Hamburg had 6, and they were the better team, and they did deserve to win the match. It's as simple as that, guys. No excuses. Best player was apparently Nastasic at 7.6, although Caligiuri tied with him 7.6, and obviously Hamburg, Brian Wood got the man of the match with a 9.0 rating. And there you see, with that defeat, we remain just 1 point outside the top 4, but you know what, I'm sure we'll get another opportunity to get into the top 4 this season, but really disappointing there. I think it was a great opportunity at home to beat a team that are struggling like Hamburg. We should have took it, but we didn't, and we can't dwell on it too much. We're still in a decent position. Looks like Dortmund lost as well, so we've still got a 6-point lead over Dortmund, which is great news. We should still catch the majority of the teams in front of us. The only team in front of us that I don't think that we're going to finish in front of might be Mönchengladbach. I do think we're going to, at the end of the season, I think we're going to be better than Cologne, Berlin, Frankfurt and Hanover. So maybe Mönchengladbach, they're playing well this season, undefeated. They're not conceding many goals, they're scoring pretty good. They might just be too good for us this season, but I definitely think we've got the legs of the other teams. So as long as we can keep the legs of Dortmund and Leverkusen and Leipzig behind us, then I think we've got a great chance of getting the top 4. But that's going to do it, guys, for this episode. So thanks for watching. We'll be back next time in episode 10, where we've got a huge match against Borussia Dortmund. Like I said, the gap is 6 points. If we win, there's a good chance we could go 4th and stretch our lead to Dortmund over 9 points. If we lose, then obviously we're not going to go top 4. We're probably going to slip further down the table, and Dortmund will close the gap down to 3. So huge game in episode 10, guys. Make sure you come back to watch it, and remember, vote for the Portugal international manager job. Vote either yes, Portugal yes, or vote either no, Portugal no. Make sure you do it down below in the comment sections, and until next time, I've been SOS 98. Peace.